Good day and welcome to the channel. In this short video, we are going to provide a full review of this. This is the new air fryer from Costco. It is the GAF858 from Gourmea, and it replaces the GAF799 that we did a review on a few months ago. And you might ask, well, why would they change it? Because the GAF799, if you've got one, you know it's a pretty darn good unit, and it sold like crazy. So, well, what did they improve in this? The first thing, and the thing most people care about, is the temperature. Personally, we don't care, but as you can see here, the temperature now goes, instead of just up to 200 degrees Celsius, 400 Fahrenheit, it now goes to 230 Celsius, 450 Fahrenheit. We never found a problem having the lower temperature that's in the old 799, but apparently a lot of people really didn't like that it only went to 400. So I don't know what they're cooking, but we've cooked everything in it and not had a problem. You know, sausages, chops, small roast, you know, whatever. Anyway, so that's something that most people are concerned with. The second big change, this Gourmea air fryer GAF858 has an 8-quart bin, whereas the old 799 has a 7-quart bin. Do you care about that? Yeah, you probably will. The little bit larger, it actually will make a difference. It won't make a big difference for me, but it will make a big difference for a lot of people. So let's get to unboxing this, and we'll go over the setup and a couple of things that you want to know about them before you buy it. All right, let's go. The first thing somebody always wants to see is the box. And unlike most boxes, this actually has a few things on it, so we'll show it. If you're looking for the model, it's on the bottom. It's the GAF858. Costco specific model. Do you care? No. You can get this other places, by the way. Okay, user manual. Very exciting. Tells you about preheating and the rest of it. When to turn the food, blah, blah, blah. Same as all air fryers. Nothing interesting there. If you have problems, call them. Don't take it back. And this is a big deal. This happens with pretty much all these small appliances that have heat. Look, when you turn it on the first time, it's going to smell like a bit of plastic burning. That's normal because it's made of plastic, it's getting hot. So don't panic, don't worry about it. And the obvious stuff. It tells you don't put your air fryer on top of a stove unless you like fires, because it's plastic, it's going to melt, you're going to have a major problem. If you like fires or you love the smell of burning plastic, feel free to put it on the stove, but most people aren't going to want to do that. Another thing it's going to say in the manual is don't put anything on top of it. The top is going to get hot. Okay, a little pro tip about taking these things out. It's a real pain to lift them out. So just take it, take the box, flip it over, hold it tight so it doesn't fall out, and just lift it. And yes, it'll be upside down, and you might have a cable or something that falls. Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, nothing else in the box, no surprise. Packaging, garbage. Strangely, they've given us a laminated piece of plastic telling you how long to cook fish and eggs and egg rolls and whatever else. That's not what you're going to use. What you're going to use is your brain. You're going to put stuff in, you're going to guess at the temperature just like you do with your oven, and you'll get it right 99% of the time. So it's very odd that they laminated it, and because I'm in Canada, I also got one in French. If you're in the States, you'll probably get one in Spanish as well as English. Take all the plastic off first, kind of an obvious thing. So if you're not really paying attention, you will see that it has a little thing here saying cut this off. Don't do that. Pull it out, then cut it off. There we go. And the reason is the handle is in here. Tells you how to attach the basket handle. We'll do that right away. When you set this up for the first time, you might think you need to just leave it the way that is. Wrong. This unit needs to be flipped upside down, and there's cardboard under there. You need to get this out. So how do you do that? Well, grab the nipple here, I guess, and just, yeah, pop it out. There we go. These are BPH free, just like the 799 was. So what that means is it's safe for heating, it's safe for cooking. So these are just little rubber stoppers that give it some gap from the bottom. So that lets the air circulate underneath. Okay. This just slides on. Take it, pop it down. Congratulations. This goes in next. This doesn't make any difference which way you put it in. It will go in either way. Just make sure those footies are down, not up. and then the basket goes, well, not the basket, but the gapper here goes on top. Pop that in. That is substantially larger. There we go. Now, cable management. This will have an arrow on it. Yeah, it has an arrow, so that goes up. These are going to be these are really stiff. So you're really going to have to jam this in. So I will do that. So there you go. Now you can wrap this around if you want. All right, here is the new GAF 858 from Gourmea. This is the old GAF 799 from Gourmea. Both the Costco darlings. What's the big differences? Two things. One, this one only heats to 400 degrees Celsius, 200 Fahrenheit. This one heats to 450 Fahrenheit, 200 Celsius. It's a big deal. Not for me, but it is for some people. The thing that actually does make a difference is the bin. This bin, 7 quarts. This one stores 8 quarts. Instead of having all of the presets that the other one has that nobody used, it's got air fry, roast, broil, dehydrate, reheat, keep warm, and bake. And this is a turnover reminder, preheat reminder, stop, start, and the light, of course. Very helpful. Now you can see mine says 200 Celsius. How do you change it to Fahrenheit? No problem. 2 fingers, press the up and down temperature. Bingo. And look, it goes all the way up to 450. I will never use that, but other people might. So I don't cook with this. I treat this more or less like the world's best microwave. It's quick and small, but it's large enough to cook anything I'm going to want to. And look, ooh, these are even in different colors. Ooh, how exciting. All right, so here's our review of the Gourmea air fryer, the GAF 858 that's available now at Costco. We expect no problems with this at all. We have used our older unit without any troubles. But if you look at the reviews, some people say that at least the older unit just quits on them from time to time, and then they're in hell. Except you're not in hell because you probably bought it at Costco, and that means you can just take it back. So if it dies on you, you can debate how long you can take things back to Costco. We've all got the stories of people that take things back, 3 years later. But I would certainly think within the first year, if it actually just stops working, you just take it back. You don't care. That's not a me problem or a you problem. That's a Costco problem. And Costco doesn't sell crap, so I don't think there's going to be problems with this. And if Costco is willing to put their brand behind it, I'm willing to give it a shot. And at the price, at about $50 US, $69, $70 Canadian, oh yeah, this thing's the best thing on the market. There's not too much doubt about that. It's most of the other fryers, air fryers that are under $100 have a much smaller bin. And they certainly don't get up to that high temperature of 450. The more expensive air fryers, the $300-$400 ones, they get up to 450, and some of them even get up to 500. Do you want that? I don't. It just doesn't make any difference to me. So it's a distinction without a difference for me. We like that this unit has a larger bin and is smaller than the old unit, smaller being, not as high, so we can put it in more places when we store it away. That's a helpful thing. This will actually fit in a cupboard rather than having to go in our pantry. Now, most days we'll probably just leave it out because we're going to use it so much. So overall, we would give this a giant thumbs up. Oh, hey, that gets to a good point. Costco has given us nothing for this. Gourmea has given us nothing for this. This is not a free unit. This is not a demo unit. We bought it, and that's because we wanted it. So if you found this video useful, we'd really appreciate the big thumbs up. Subscribe's also appreciated. And if you have any questions or concerns, you can always get a hold of us directly at www.urtech, that's www.urtech.ca. Thanks, and have a great day.